Welcome everyone to CTT Tapping. If you don't know me, my name is Natasha Parvin, and I've been doing consciousness transformation techniques for, I guess, since 2015, 2016 with George Dusman. So I want to just briefly introduce you to what this method is. So this method was developed by George and different people in his tapping groups. And it began with many things, but primarily it began with EFT, immersional freedom technique, where you tap different points on the body and you say different phrases to release emotions. And they did that for a while. And after a while, they began tapping for how can we make this process even better and smoother and simpler. And so eventually what they came up with is they combined some of the wording. It's worded a little bit different, but it's basically very close to the wording of Sandy Romdowski's Ask and It Is Given, or no, it's Ask and Receive is what it's called. And so those are powerful words that really discharge emotions in the body. But her method didn't use any sort of body work like tapping or anything. So what they did is they combined that with some phrases to really get down deep in there. And also a benefit, a furthering of the method was to, instead of doing the tapping around the body, you only have to do this right here. So you just need to cross your arms. This is like EMDR, the eye movement desensitization, what they do for mental health and things like that. So what that does is you have a midline that runs through your body, and it's governed by the corpus callosum, I think it's called, in the brain. And so whenever you cross, and you can see a lot of things like in brain gym, if you've ever seen people doing brain gym, where you do different things to help further your cognitive ability using your body. And so one of those things is you're crossing, right? And so that was combined where you're crossing, you're tapping, you're stimulating these points on the body, you're crossing, you're using the magical phrases, and with your intention, and it's just really, it really like supercharges anything that you need to get done. And so he called that consciousness transformation techniques. Now, since George's passing, a lot of people don't really understand the techniques part and everything. So I've come to call it consciousness transformation tapping, which is what many people have come to know it because they just don't remember the techniques part. So we're going to call it consciousness transformation tapping because that is a little more descriptive on what we're doing. And so what I want to show you today is how it works. So anytime you're doing it, these are the basic things, because this is just the tip of the iceberg of how wonderful this can be. This can be used for we call it the 4-minute miracles on demand. So why it's called that is because it only takes just a few minutes to discharge something that was simple, single event. So say you got cut off in traffic, sometimes like a pet dying, that's major, but that was a single event. So something that's not tied to past life things, because that's the big thing. So, say you have something like that. Somebody said something to you that really hurt your feelings. A lot of those things can be discharged out of the body very quickly with the 4-minute miracles on demand, which is the same thing that I'm going to be showing you. And some things are more. So some things are a pattern in life. You can see these things happening over and over. Sometimes you're getting way bent out of shape over something simple, which means that this probably is tied to past life. So this method can be used in a session that it's a CTT past life. So I call it the CTT past life process. And you're not in hypnosis, really. You're in a deep meditative state. So anybody can do this. It's not a long process. The first session is usually around an hour. And what we do is we get to the root of this certain issue. So say you have this thing going on. Maybe it's with a relationship or a weight problem or just something that you know is a pattern or something that you've gone off the rails with. So we'll ask, take me to the root of this, and the person will start to see, hear, or feel something that's tied to a past life. And whenever you're looking at it from the past life perspective, it's easier to look at than it is looking at it in this life. And since that's where it originated, if we grab it by the root, pull it out, we'll use this same tapping process targeted to the past life issue, which ripples through to this life. And we'll go through usually one or two past lives, and then a lot of times we'll do a perpetrator life, which is where you were the person causing this issue, which is maybe why you chose to come into this particular life having this, thing. You wanted to experience the other side. And so that's very powerful. But that is a step beyond this. This is the simple method I want to show you right here that anybody can do any day of the week. It's better to do this with someone. So it's better to have someone saying these phrases and you repeating them, because whenever we're together, our energies are combined and it's much easier. If you just absolutely don't have anyone at the time and you need to discharge, you can ask your higher self, your guides, to be there with you and to amplify the energy for you. I've done that before, and I just repeat it. I say it, and then I repeat it to myself and ask my guides to be present. And so that also works. But my favorite way to do it is for us to do it together. And that's another thing. There's also groups. So every week for the past 8 years, I guess, we have a tapping group that meets and we tap for each other. Sometimes we tap for an issue that's going on that week. Sometimes we tap to manifest something that we're looking to manifest that week. So it's very powerful whenever you get together in groups. And that's another way to use this. But let's start out with the basics. Let's find out what this is all about. So all you need is your two hands. You just cross them like this. This is the easiest way. You can go like this. You can go like this. If you need to do it on your lap, you can do that. However is most comfortable for you. So, okay, here are the phrases. So I'm just going to run through really fast what the words are. And then we'll go through a simple positive manifestation tap for practice. Okay? So you're going to say, there's a part of me that knows how to. Phrase. Let go and heal, possibly, or to manifest. So it'll be one of those two. That part of my being is willing to inform the rest of me now. It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease. My mind, body, and spirit are receiving the love, healing, information, permission, and deep joy and appreciation now. And then you're going to take a deep breath. And so whenever you take the deep breath, you're not going to be tapping while you do that. And you're not going to be repeating. And so I'll say whatever continues the phrase while you just breathe. We'll start back up. Information transfer is now complete. You'll repeat that. And so be it. It is done. You'll repeat that. All right. So let's do something positive. Our most favorite one, and one of George's most favorite ones that he used to do, was magic and miracles. Isn't that beautiful? So that could encompass whatever that your higher self, the universe, whatever you want to call it, is going to bring you. So whatever would be of your highest good is what will be coming in for you. So let's do that. So cross your arms, close your eyes, and you're just going to repeat after me until the breathing part. And then we'll pick back up. Okay? Let's do it. There's a part of me that knows how to. Repeat. Manifest magic and miracles to my highest good. That part of my being is willing to inform the rest of me now. It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease. My mind, body, and spirit are receiving the love, healing, information, permission, and deep joy and gratitude now. Take a deep breath. Feel the love and appreciation. Information transfer is now complete. So be it. It is done. And then you just breathe for a moment. You just let the energy move through your body. All right. So you just did your first tapping. So there's the script written down, and I have that in a PDF form. So if you would like to have a copy of that you can run around with your friends and family, trying this out, seeing if you can discharge some of those negative emotions they have going on. Try this for yourself. Pop me a comment, and I will get with you. Or you can, my website is natashaparvin.com. You can send me an email, and I will get that over to you. So thank you. So stay tuned for more of these. We're going to do some group tappings on different things that we need to discharge and things that we want to manifest into our lives. So exciting things ahead. Thank you, guys.